Alright, hey guys, hey everybody. Sorry I'm late. I had kind of a sucky day, so it's great to be here. I'm ready to unwind a bit, ready to have some fun. Hope you guys are too. Thank you, Scribble, for streaming before me, warming them up for me. Hello, Suika. Hello, Nexvix. Hello, Dolan, Spaghetti Boy, and anybody else that might be out there. So, let's get right to it. We already wasted enough time. Let's see, where were we? If I remember right, we just finished the puzzle room last stream. Yeah, we just walked out of the puzzle room, which was the rec room with the luminol. Very interesting. And that's it, I think. Okay, so in this timeline we just got here. Reminder that in this timeline, I think the only thing that's really happened so far, I think everyone's alive, except, let me just see, where are we? Yeah, I think at the moment everyone's alive, except Quark, who just had, before we entered the puzzle room, that blue door, he got his Radical 6 symptoms start showing. So I need to get my dick out for anomaly, or did that period? That never ends. In general, you need to have your dick out anomaly. But if you have a special occasion, that's even better. But you should always try to have your dick out as much as possible. So, let's get going. What is this place? A warehouse?
Hey, look over there.
Those doors are white.
Shall we have a look then?
Have I ever streamed naked? I don't think so. Not to my recollection. I do stream a lot in my underwear though, but I don't remember an occasion I streamed naked. It's just not that comfortable. Are these chromatic doors too?
They're all the same, though.
Well, this one's locked.
This one won't open either.
No luck here.
It looks like they have the same locking mechanism as the other chromatic doors.
So these will be the next doors to open. We should go let the others know.
Right.
Speaker, are you talking about like the messages in chat whenever people start to stream, or the Steam messages? Or something completely different? Thanks, man. You too, Nex. Have a good one. Take care. Alice and I turned to go, but Kay stayed put. Is something wrong?
No. I just feel as if I've seen this warehouse before.
Well, it looks exactly like the one above us. Wait, you've been here before?
I don't know. Perhaps I haven't been here. Only somewhere very similar.
You mean the Floor A warehouse?
Perhaps.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Of course, and I bet it's Dio too. Oh, on YouTube, I see. Okay, never mind then.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What the hell?
Someone else must have opened one of the AB gates.
Before we got back?
I imagine they don't care what happens to the rest of us.
Of
That would be
course.
the most logical explanation.
Definitely Dio.
In any event, we should return quickly.
Yeah, let's get going, guys. I really hate these walking, I don't know, sections, I guess I should call them, where they just show us like every door opening and closing. They could just like teleport us, but whatever. Immersion, I guess. Walk, walk, walk. Door open. And here we are.
Sigma?
Where's Timiyoji's team? Are they not back yet?
Nope. We
Huh.
were the first.
Interesting.
Then wait a little longer before you open the AB gate.
It wasn't us. I tried to stop him, but
What's that? Final password in the game is how many times have you walked through? Oh my god! I hate those kind of riddles. I really do. Can you try and say this? Avere il cazzo in mano. Another cazzo is ass. And mano, I guess, is man. Something about ass? I don't know. I like something. I don't know. Avere il cazzo in mano. What does that mean? Oh, cazzo is dick. I thought it was ass. Mano is hand. So what's that? I got my dick in my hand? If cazzo is dick, then what's ass? Have your dick in your hand. Oh, nice. Avere il cazzo in mano por anomaly. How's that? Which means you're doing nothing. Oh, okay. Well, you know, streaming is as close to nothing as you can get. Culo! That's right, culo. Thank you. Avere il culo in mano. For anomaly.
Come on, it's not like when we open the door really affects the matches, right? It's cool.
Yeah, it does actually, dude.
No, it's not cool.
Your team returned quite early, Dio. Did your investigation go smoothly?
I guess.
Well, yeah, after a couple of months in SSH, we're all bilingual, Misha. We learn English, we learn Spanish, some Portuguese, a lot of autism language, all kinds of shit. Russian too, Sika Blad, all that.
The treatment
I said
center.
Sika, it's Suka, right? Oh, they got to go to the treatment center. I'm dying to get there. And how to suck dick? Again, another language. Playing, or an instrument even. Playing the meat flute, right, Misha? How is that different from the meat treatment center? How is that different from the infirmary?
There were these pod things.
Which are probably where we were kept during the past 10 years or so.
Look, just go see for yourself, alright? I don't feel like explaining it.
You took something from the treatment center, didn't you?
Huh?
Of course you did.
What are you talking about?
You blackmailing asshole.
you did. I saw it too. After we opened the safe, you grabbed something out of it and put it in your pocket. Show us what you took.
Get away from me!
Clover shoved her hand into Dio's pocket and began to dig around. Ooh.
It should be in this one.
Let go!
There's something in my front pocket. Before Dio could push her away, Clover found what she was looking for.
I knew it!
Oh man! Wait. But he wasn't in the same room earlier. Does this mean that Dio might have killed Luna? It's in the other time, in the darkest timeline, it's definitely possible that that's what he did. If he had this. It's hard to tell though, because it is a different timeline. Picks first? No, I don't work that way. I need to see your picks if you want to suck my dick. It doesn't work the other way around, dude. I need to. My dick doesn't get sucked by anyone. You have to prove yourself. I need to see them lips. An injection gun? The label on the vial says neostigmine. What's this stuff for?
I don't know, but
Was he in the same room? That's the thing, I'm not sure. I think not, though. Because we went in a different room in this timeline. We went to, in the darkest timeline, we went to the green one. And I'm not sure which, if the treatment center is which, but it's probably not the same one. Probably. But we'll see. This might come in handy because, well, Luna might die again here. So this might be important later, even though he'll probably not be dumb enough to kill her with an injection gun if he found it here. Oh man. Stop me, Shishul. I can only get so erect.
I feel like I've heard that name before somewhere.
I got a stream to carry on here, buddy.
Give it back.
No.
I found it, so it's mine.
No. You fucking asshole. Who even thinks with that logic, except like 4-year-olds?
Hey!
With a desperate lunge, Dio managed to grab the gun back from Clover. Please don't let him, like, keep it. But before she had a chance to protest... Oh, and everybody's gonna forget about the gun.
Have any of you seen Quark?
He disappeared again? How did you do that twice? Oh my god, how did you do that twice?
Anyone? Please!
Quark? Did something happen to him? How do you lose a child twice? How does that even happen?
We found a pantry on the other side of the red door, but after we left, he just disappeared.
We've looked everywhere, but we can't find him.
You think he's lost?
Don't you think you're being a little optimistic there?
Oh, shut up. What?
Come on, that little jerk's probably dead by now. We've already found one corpse, right?
What the hell is wrong with you?
Actually, keep talking, Dio.
How could you? Why would you say such a horrible thing?
Whoa, simmer down there. Just saying it's a possibility.
Well, even if it is, we should all be looking for him.
Yes!
As we began to file out, I saw Alice staring intently into the corner of the warehouse. There we go. We're gonna have a repeat of the darkest timeline, it seems. It seems strange. Well, one thing is different, that we know that Dio has an injection gun. It's still possible that Luna killed herself, which is what I think happened last time, but we'll see. Also, we might get the chance to finally... This is the only chance I think we can get to open Kay's armor. So I really hope this happens. Maybe the slight change will be in the timelines will be enough to make sure that we can do it. It seems strange, but looking for Quark was my priority. I turned and headed toward the magenta door. So we're just gonna look again and until Phi tells us that she found Alice's corpse or something. I think that's what happened last time. Quark! Are you in here? Guess not. Damn. Which doors did you go through in this timeline? Magenta and blue. And the blue one, because the secondary doors always have a choice. So the blue one this time was the... No, the rec room. Or it was... Which one? The Golem Bay, right. Wait, no, do we have... No, I think we actually don't have it, because we found it in the Golem Bay, so that's it. So there's no way we can... Unless someone else went to Golem Bay, but I doubt it. No, they went to the pantry and they went to the center. So no, I guess I was wrong. There's no way we can open Kay's armor this timeline either. So I guess we just lost our chance or something. Damn. Let's try floor B then. Again, going through all of this, and then we're gonna have to go back up for Alice's corpse. Goddamn. Can we skip this part? No. Timioji's team took the red door. They probably already searched that area pretty thoroughly then. Maybe I'll try the blue door. And that should lead us to the treatment center. Which is actually one of the more interesting areas. Oh, the rec room. Oh right, we took the blue door this time. Well, we already looked here. Yeah, axe is in place there, ready to strike K, possibly. Quark! Where are you? He's not here either. Not yet, anyway. Where the hell did he go?
Ah, Sigma.
Oh, interesting. Funny seeing you here.
Any luck?
Nothing. I can't find him anywhere. Awesome chairs. I started late today too, unfortunately, but at least you didn't miss anything. We only know that Quark is now missing too. Like 2 as in, same as the darkest timeline that we know of. But so far that's the only quote-unquote casualty we have in this timeline. How are you doing, man?
I see.
What about you? Never mind. If you'd found him, you'd have said something already.
Indeed. I went to the treatment center, as well as the Floor B warehouse, but he was not there.
Oh well. Let's head back to the Floor A warehouse.
Good idea. Perhaps the others have had more luck.
Well, did you find him?
I guess they didn't have any luck. Sorry. We couldn't find him anywhere.
I see.
Are the 3 of you the only others to have returned?
Yeah, we're it.
I'm guessing you guys didn't have any luck either.
Yeah, no clues or anything.
I don't get it. With this many people looking, it seems like we'd be able to find him pretty fast.
Quark is only a child.
Quaker K. Nice.
It's possible he's become trapped in a small enclosed space.
Well, wouldn't we at least be able to hear him calling for help?
Yeah, you're right.
Quark.
There has to be like another person or some sort of another agent in here. Otherwise it can't be that Quark disappears so... I don't know, thoroughly? So quickly, so... I'm not sure what's the word, but it just doesn't make sense, especially with all the deaths on the darkest timeline. Timioji's shoulders slumped. He looked old, much older than he had when we met. Good. Fuck that guy. Never gonna forgive him. I could see tears glistening at the corners of his eyes. Are you sure, Chairs? You got a tendency to jump the knife real quick. I could see tears glistening at the corners of his eyes. For just a moment, I saw in them all of his pain, fear, and despair, and felt like someone had put my heart in a vise. It was Cheese, the evil alter ego. Then Dio appeared, and the mood suddenly changed.
Hey!
Well, Luna's in here. Wait, no, Alice isn't here either. One of them could have died.
You guys, come here!
Dio?
What are you standing around for? They're in the crew quarters!
Oh, they were both dead? Well, we'll see. What?
Just come on!
It's always in the crew quarters, too. In the same room where I think the #1 bomb was, too. Could it be they both died simultaneously? Could they have both killed themselves at the same time? No, it's possible that Alice confronted Luna, but then what happened? #3, you're right, Cheers. That's one. They died the same way, too. It seems.
No.
Well, this is even, I don't know, more suspicious than the darkest timeline? I'm not sure, but we're heading to, like, the darkest timeline to Electric Boogaloo, pretty much. How?
heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
What's stuck in her chest? Oh, the knife that she found. Okay. There was a roaring in my ears. Breathing? Heartbeat? But my footsteps sounded muffled, as if I was hearing them through layers of cotton. I pressed a shaking hand to Alice's neck. It was Kay? Kay was with us, though, at least for some of the time. Her skin was still warm, but the only pulse I felt was my own. Looking down, it was clear why. Something had been driven into her chest so far that only the hilt was visible, and the entire front of her body was covered in blood. Hey Claude, how's it going? No one could survive something like that. The thing is, I would think that if it was Luna that stabbed her, she would have some blood on her as well. Does that make sense? Evening, Gagulf. How you doing, buddy? I forced myself to swallow the stinging lump in my throat and turned toward Luna. Unlike Alice, at first glance she seemed unharmed. As I reached for her neck to check for a pulse, however, I saw a red mark near her jawline. Yeah, they both died, Luna and Alice, at the same time, this time. Yeah, waifu is killed. I'm not so heartbroken about it because it already happened in a similar timeline. I'll show you real quick. We're currently in this timeline, and they both already died in this one, so it's pretty similar, so I'm not surprised that this happened. The main difference, though, is that last time Alice died, and then after a while, Luna died. And this time it happened, it seems, at the same time, or at least they discovered the bodies at the same time. So it's a bit different. I'm not sure what that means yet, though. Nearby on the floor sat an injection gun. I escaped? I didn't actually escape. No, I actually never escaped. I think you're talking about maybe this, the Tenmyoji end, where we don't escape. He just does. He screws us over and he escapes. And then Quark tries to convince us that he's actually a good guy. Fuck that. Nearby on the floor sat an injection gun. I already knew what I would find, but pressed my fingers to her neck and waited. Nothing. The computer password? Nope, didn't either. Haven't found the computer password so far either, sadly. But Wada told me not to worry about it, so I'm trying not to. They're dead.
My God.
What on earth happened here?
That bastard killed them! Whoever it was that killed
Who?
the old lady in the AB room.
You're saying this mystery person killed Luna and Alice?
Maybe only one of them was supposed to be killed, but the murderer had to kill the other to keep them quiet.
Or perhaps they killed one another. Luna stabbed Alice in the chest, after which Alice attacked her with the injection gun.
That's pretty far-fetched.
It is.
Look.
My waifu would never kill anyone.
Look at Alice's clothes. No sign of a struggle. I don't think they fought.
Yeah, also no blood on Luna, like I said. Which with a stab wound like this seems there should be some blood on the assailant too.
Then were they
Yeah, you're
killed
right,
somewhere
Meatwagon.
else and
She
then
does
brought here?
remind. Maybe that's why I like her so much. I always had a thing for Miss Frizzle.
No. If that were the case, there would be much less blood.
I guess that's true.
Whatever the case, we have too few clues to figure it out right now. We'd all separated to look for Quark. Any one of us could have done it.
You mean the killer is one of us?
Do you think there's someone else in here?
Well,
Do you think that Zero Sr. killed these two, as well as the old woman?
we know that that's probably not the case, but I'm convinced that there's like a 10th person here or some other agent in work in this facility.
Give me a break. How can you just sit around here talking?
No point in making a fuss.
Are you fucking kidding me? One of us is a killer. Can't think of a better reason to make a fuss.
Yeah, it's probably you.
You do realize you're the most likely suspect, don't you?
Excuse me?
You wait until the rest of us have gathered in the warehouse. Then you kill Alice and Luna. You pretended to be the first to find them, and...
Are you saying I did this?
And Fi, since you're the one who pointed it out, you're now the second most suspicious person.
I'm just saying it's a possibility.
I'm like, nice one, Claude. Yeah, I saw the original. That's good, actually. Keep working those OCs, man.
You don't need to get so worked up about it.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
For Dickens.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Did the balls touch, though, Claude? Because if they didn't, then it doesn't count. Only because I thought he was a girl. As long as balls didn't touch Claude, it's okay. It wasn't gay. It was just a boy pussy. So if you don't vote, your choice is set to ally? I guess that means Luna's vote will be ally for this round.
Yes, it does.
Okay, Claude, did you make eye contact while he sucked you off? Because if you didn't, still not gay. If you did, then I got some bad news for you, buddy.
Perhaps that outcome is what the killer was after.
They killed Alice and Luna for that? Who would Luna's opponent be?
Quark and myself.
One person is missing and the others bought the farm. I'd say this old fart's the most suspicious one here.
You want to say that to my face?
I think you just did.
Yeah, you killed her so you could get a few more points in the AB game.
Fight.
Are you an idiot? How do you explain Alice? She's playing against Kay, not me!
Not quite. Even without his partner Alice, Sigma will still be able to cast a vote as he wishes.
Then maybe that's why Luna died. Maybe they meant to kill Sigma, but something went wrong and they...
True. I suppose that is a possibility. But we are engaging in pure speculation here. There is little to no evidence to support any of this.
Well, we should probably head back to the warehouse.
We should take their bracelets with us then.
Huh? Do they really matter anymore?
Without their bracelets, some of us would be unable to open the secondary chromatic doors.
You're pretty calm, pal. Too calm.
Look at you.
You did it, didn't you?
A sterling deduction. I await your further insight. He wears a mask, therefore he is guilty, perhaps?
What did you just say? Are you fucking with me?
Yeah, well, I don't know, Speaker. They're just retards. No one realizes that Dio was just caught like 50 minutes ago with the injection gun. Knock it off. Is there really any point to arguing about this? They'll probably like remember the injection gun after a couple more rounds of the AB game or something.
Agreed. We aren't getting any younger here.
Whipstream on Onoban. I think pretty much, Claude. No, I think actually Sigma might have said fuck once, maybe even 5, but that's pretty much it. But yeah, Dio crushes the most, that's for sure.
I apologize. We should return to the warehouse.
Alice.
Keep smiling. Come on, Clover, we gotta go.
No! I'm not going anywhere. I can't just leave her here.
Clover.
If you don't vote, Dio might get out.
Huh?
He's got 6 BP right now. If you don't vote, you will automatically ally. And I bet my left arm he'll pick Betray. That'd be 3 points, which will put him at 9. Once he's got that, there's nothing stopping him from opening the number 9 door. I'll try and pick Ally, of course. But Dio's not an idiot. He'll try and stop me or get in my way somehow.
Dio will have 9 points?
What are you gonna do, Clover? If you stay here, you might be letting Alice's killer get away.
Fine. I'll do it. There's no way I'm going to let him get 9 points.
Good.
The one thing, the one common objective we all share. Fuck Dio.
Let's go.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I took a deep breath and unlocked the AB room. No matter how hard I looked for answers, all I found were more questions. Who had killed Alice and Luna? Where was Quark? I wasn't in any kind of mood to play along with Zero's ridiculous games, but at this point I didn't really have a choice. I heaved a silent sigh and started toward the entrance to my AB room.
Sigma, what would you say to voting Ally? I would reciprocate, of course.
Huh?
You have 5 BP. If we both ally, then you will gain 2 points, leaving you with 7 in total.
How about you?
Should you also cooperate mutually in the following round, you would gain another 2 points, bringing you to 9. Conversely, if you were to choose to betray me during this round, you would gain 3 points, for a total of 8. In other words, you will be unable to reach 9 BP until the round following this one. That being the case, choosing Ally is the most logical choice.
True, but how many points do you have?
Me?
As I recall, you and Clover chose Betray in the first AB game. That means you should have 6 BP right now. Well, there we go, that's it. If you betray me and get another 3, you could get all the way to 9 this round.
Ah, yes, that is true. However, escaping as soon as possible is not my goal.
Oh, you already tried that line on me. But you picked Betray in the first round, didn't you?
That was in the interest of my own safety. As I only had 3 points at the time, the prospect of losing 2 of them was very unsettling. Now that I have 6 BP, I have some room for error.
Why wouldn't you want to get out of here as soon as you possibly could?
Of course I would like to. But attempting to do so would be unwise.
Why is that?
Isn't it obvious? If I escape on my own, everyone else will be trapped here forever.
Oh, shut up. You already did that on a different timeline. I don't trust you. I don't trust anyone anymore. Nothing you can say can convince me otherwise. Huh? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten what Zero told us?
The number 9 door only opens once!
How much more of stream? About an hour more, maybe an hour and a half. Depends. But that's cool, Claude. You just do what you gotta do. You can always watch the stream later if you feel like it. It will be on my Twitch and YouTube. If you wanna.
Once that happens, it's all over. It'll close for good after 9 seconds, so if you're not careful, you could get stuck.
I trust you remember now?
So if someone opens it and escapes...
Precisely. Did you not realize? Perhaps I shouldn't have said anything.
Hey, don't tell me you're planning to just leave us all in the lurch and take off by yourself.
I would never do that. Consider the following. If I did manage to get to 9 points before anyone else, do you think the rest of our companions would allow me to leave? Especially knowing that if they did, they would remain here for the rest of their
Since they
lives.
let pretty much everybody else escape besides me. They let Dio do it, they let... Let's see. The Clover, they let maybe Alice in one round, they let you, and they let Tenmyoji and Quark. So... Well, no, of course we'd stop you.
You
As
see?
if-
Working toward leaving as a group is the most logical choice for me.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Our time is nearly up. I trust you will choose wisely.
Oh, I will. Yeah, of course. You too. I will choose wisely. We're gonna ally him just to see what happens, but
30
yeah,
seconds
fuck him.
remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Yeah, Suika, what's that? Kay admit a compelling argument, but I still had to make my choice. Would you really choose to ally? If I chose ally and he chose betray, he'd have 9 points and I'd have 2. Still, even if he did have 9 points, he might not try and escape right away. The question was, how much could I trust him? If Kay escapes and he didn't get to the Golem Bay, he's fucked since he can't remove the armor. Well, we don't know that, Suika. That he might find... Well, we don't know what the outside world is like anyhow. So maybe that's true, maybe it's not. But in any case, as far as I know, in a different timeline where he did get out and he promised us that he would come back, we got a game over. Which to me means that he never came back with help. It could be that he tried and failed and died or something. But all I know is that he didn't come back for help. And he went away on his own, so I can't trust him. It's possible, but who knows? Maybe there's more than one of those keys that's in the Golem Bay. Maybe he found some sort of power tools that let him saw the armor off. We don't know. How much trust could I give a man whose face I'd never seen?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Come on.
3, 2,
Ugh.
1.
I almost click ally by habit. At least the axe can pierce through the back of the armor. Yeah, exactly. So if an axe can do that with enough strength, I bet like a good power tool can do the same. All it needs is to find one, and if Tenmyoji was working with, like, you know, collecting scrap and taking it apart and, you know, selling it, I bet there are people who still got power tools of some sorts. Even not power tools, even like a good saw can probably get through it. Anyhow.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening. Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Well, we don't know for sure, Claude, since we haven't actually seen what's beneath the... He sounds like a droid, but we can't be sure because we haven't... I thought that he was definitely a robot, but then we found his body with an axe piercing his head and the back of his head, and there was blood all around the wound. So even though we didn't actually see the wound, we didn't like see, I don't know, meat or flesh or anything like that, it kind of suggests that he is a human being. But again, we don't know for 100% certain yet.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Let's see. I bet he betrayed me too. Let's see. Obviously. Not surprising at all. At least this time I was smarter. Yeah, fuck K. Let's see, Quark and Tenmyoji betrayed Luna. Ah, oh, those assholes. Tenmyoji, well, everybody knows they're fucking poor Luna. Well, actually, Luna's dead, so I guess she's not that poor. But still, poor Luna. Like, she just got betrayed twice. Also betrayed her earlier, I think. Oh no, that was a different time. Again, I'm getting all of these mixed up. Yeah, she's dead. I guess that's a good point. Well, Quark is missing Dolan, so no, Quark is not going anywhere for now. Until Tamioji can find him, which he did in a different timeline, so I guess it's possible. But so you picked Betray.
Leading to a draw, it would seem.
You don't feel bad about it or anything?
I could ask the same of you.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's fair.
I had thought that you would choose Ally.
If I had, then you'd have 9 BP right now, wouldn't you? Nice try, but I'm not gonna let you get out of here that easily.
As I told you before, even if I were to reach 9 BP, I would not necessarily leave immediately.
Oh, not immediately. Yeah, you'd wait like 10 seconds. I've been through these fucking word games.
I might choose to wait until everyone else had also reached 9 BP.
Might being the key word. Yeah, well, I considered that. Didn't seem likely.
Then you do not trust me.
Well,
No need to apologize. Trust must be earned in a game like this.
says the guy who told me to trust him so he couldn't betray me.
Indeed. Clearly, I don't deserve to be trusted.
The honesty is refreshing, but that's really not the brightest move. We'll ally him later just to see him walk out, just to complete that timeline.
You just picked Ally out of 9 BP right now.
Why on earth would I have done that?
There's no way Clover would have chosen Ally when you had a chance to betray her and get to 9 BP.
Yeah, Dio, just face it, no one's ever gonna ally you ever again. Oh, unless he gets paired with one of the dead people. Or missing people.
Are you an idiot or something?
Bunch of smartasses.
So you chose Betray.
Of course. Luna's bracelet is already off. No risk of a penalty for her now.
That brings Quark's BP up to 9.
Are you worried that he might try and get out?
Well, if he were to do so, the rest of us would be trapped here.
Well, Claude, it's supposedly not a camera. Yeah, it's a point of view. So it's on an actual... Supposedly it's on an actual camera.
Bet you're all pretty happy he isn't here right now, aren't you?
Actually, yeah, I am. I've been through this already. Whoa, whoa, nobody's saying that, except me in my head.
Yeah, maybe you aren't saying it, but I know what you're thinking.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Fuck off. Well, it's a game, Claude, come on. I mean, I get what you're saying. They could have done it that way, but
The
it's a
Ambidex
game.
gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
Yeah, well, I don't know, Speak. After being betrayed and killed, I don't know, like 6 times? How many is it? I've lost count by how many times I've been betrayed and killed. I've gotten kind of jaded. Well, except Luna. Luna's the only one I still have trust in. But she's out of the picture, so... As many times as we want, huh? Then that means we can play the AB game over and over using these tar keys, right?
So it would seem.
Alright, well, where do we find them?
Beyond the next set of chromatic doors.
Oh? You found them already?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot to tell you guys. Take a look at the map. There are 3 white doors in the Floor B warehouse.
White doors, huh? Maybe that's where Quark went.
Probably not.
The warehouse on floor B, you said?
She hasn't betrayed you, hasn't she? Well, no, but she kept saying over and over that betraying is the only right course of action, and that, well, she was kind of ambiguous. I still don't trust her completely. She hasn't betrayed me, but she has betrayed other people, and she has said that we should betray other people. Even though she was... I don't know, again, she was kind of not very clear on that. She said that betraying people is the only logical solution, and she tried to convince me to betray even Luna, I think, at some point. But she also said that the only way of getting out of here is everybody getting out, and the only way for that to happen is if everybody allies. Otherwise, we're just gonna get stuck like we are now, really. So I don't know, but I haven't been paired off against her yet. So we'll see. But most likely I'll betray her first, instead of allying first. I guess I've just grown up. Yeah, but you're not going to be able to get through them until they open. So I'm a solo this time. Interesting. Still got more than 80 minutes until that happens.
Damn.
We will need to form groups.
Plenty of time for more people to die.
Time we had a look at all our colors then.
LSD? Oh, Dream Simulator? No. Never played that. I know a lot about it, obviously, but I never did it. What happened, Chairs? What caused it? Yeah. Oh, the drug. No, haven't done LSD, not yet. Which is actually one of the few drugs I'm actually interested in trying at some point in my life. But no, haven't had the chance yet. Have you, Misha? Did you do it? On overload to the wire. Oh, I see. Do it on stream. No, dude, not for the first time. I'm not gonna do LSD first time on stream. No fucking way. Not even if I'm playing, like, I don't know, the Care Bears game or something. Smoked weed once, that's... Oh, and you're goading other people to do hardcore drugs, though. Anyhow, I guess at some point I've been thinking about doing, I don't know, a drunk stream or a high stream just for the heck of it. Maybe on my birthday, I don't know. I still haven't thought of a good game for that, though. We'll see. I'm not in any rush to do something like that. I don't think it will be especially good. I was on hydrocodone for a month because of broken knee. Oh, I'm assuming that's like a pain medicine. Yeah. Looks like they've been shuffled around again. Looks like I'm a blue solo.
I'm a magenta. Pair.
So we need... Oh! That means... Oh! Did you ask that, Suika, because you knew I was gonna get paired off with her? I think it goes blue and magenta, right? High for a month. Nice. Good job, dude. Maybe I should break my knee. Oh, so I'm against both of them. I think for white we need blue and magenta. Might be completely wrong though. Or is it magenta and no? Oh no, it's blue and cyan maybe, isn't it? Magenta would go with red. I think we'll see in a second. Blue and red though. Weren't you blue? Yeah, I'm blue. I don't know. Colors are hard, man.
You and me, huh? Better than Dio, I guess.
True.
Say something.
What color are you?
Oh, okay. Well, it seems like I was wrong anyway.
I'm a green solo.
Good. I'm not with him. I'm not against him.
What's with the sigh?
Forget about it.
What about you two?
Cyan, pair.
An animal tranquilizer being mixed on heroin. Oh shit. I haven't even heard of that. 19 deaths. God damn. Those, like, honestly, those poor people who are just, like, chasing the high, going into more and more dangerous drugs. Cyan. Oh, fuck. I think I'm with this guy. I'll see. We'll see, though.
I'm a cyan pair too.
Okay, at least it's not Quark, because that would mean I die. Oh, maybe Dio would be with Quark. That would be fun.
Alice and Luna's bracelets have changed as well. Both of them are yellow pairs.
Well, we'll see in a second. Phi is good with those colors. Then, what color is Quark?
He's a red solo.
Yeah, he has to be.
In order to open the white doors, you'd normally need, say, red, blue, and green.
But so, oh wait, am I? That means I'm with the yellow, aren't I? If I'm with the yellow, that's gonna be like the easiest AB game ever. But souls can group together, right?
That's why the pairs are magenta, yellow, and cyan. Magenta is a mix of red and blue. Yellow is a mix of red and green. Cyan is a mix of blue and green.
Atropine chairs is actually fairly common here because it's in emergency kits. It's as a cure for some sort of chemical weapon, I think, or something. I don't remember anymore. I think it's atropine, I'm pretty sure. So it's actually relatively, it's like, it's not a very good high from what I've heard. But supposedly a lot of people can just, like, every time there's like a real threat of a war or a chemical attack here, they hand out, the government and the army hand out like these emergency kits. And it's in there. I don't think I've ever heard of it being like a really good high though. Carfentanil is good for dying. Yeah, well, you know, I think it's on the same week. I think it's on like the same level or class of drugs as, you know, crocodile and shit like that, which is like 100% or crystal meth, which is like just bad. It's just really bad for you. And the high isn't even that good, but it's just like that's the thing that those guys are just like chasing after, I think, by that point. It's just how bad they've gotten it. And maybe some of those people really want to die, and that's just how they do it at that point. I don't know. I would assume that at least some of them.
So if you combine magenta with green, you get white. And so on.
I see.
Okay then. We just need to get to the floor B warehouse when the doors open, right? I'll be taking off then.
Where do you think you're going?
Anywhere that isn't here. Hanging out with a murderer? Doesn't sound like a good time to me.
The guy who insists on splitting up is usually the first to bite it.
What?
Well, then again, loners often turn out to be killers.
Just what are you getting at, old man? You think I kill him?
Well, maybe, maybe not. But you're pretty damn suspicious.
You trying to start something, you wrinkled old piece of...
Hey, knock it off! We don't actually know one of us is the killer, do we?
We have no evidence of that, no. But we do know that Zero Senior is one of us.
See? See? I knew that that Zero Junior said that. He did say that, but that's also a lie apparently, because we've seen Zero Senior. And that's a lie. So, well, I guess who knows what else we can trust that Zero Junior said. But I knew that he said, I remembered that.
And there is an excellent chance that Zero Senior and the killer are one and the same.
Then why did he kill Alice and Luna now? If Zero Senior wanted any of us dead, he could have done it way before this. While we were, I don't know, unconscious, for instance? What's the point of setting up this whole game just to kill off 2 of your participants halfway through?
Wait, then are you saying there's another person in here somewhere?
Definitely. It's possible. I think it might be a good idea for us to all look for the killer. And die while doing that.
Well, we gain nothing by standing around here.
Yeah. I've got to find Quark, and soon.
If we're going to search, we should go in pairs this time.
How are we going to pair up then?
I'm not going with Kay.
Fuck off.
If he decides he feels like snapping me in half, there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it.
Oh, could this be a hint to how they both died? Even though it wasn't snapped in half.
Besides Dio.
I don't want to go with Dio either.
No one wants to go with Dio. I'm sure I'm as hell not going to be the one to do it.
Fine. He's hardly my first choice, but I'll take Dio.
Thank you.
What the hell?
Just figured that this way we don't have to make this into a huge argument. Besides, I'm gonna be stuck with you once we go through the chromatic doors anyway. No reason to put it off.
I will go with Sigma.
Oh yeah?
Would you prefer someone else?
No, I guess you're okay.
That leaves me and Clover as a pair then.
Actually, yeah, out of all the choices, I think I'd like him.
Yeah.
Looks like we're all set.
We'll take the cyan door on floor A and the blue door on floor B.
All right. Clover and I'll take the magenta door and the red door.
That leaves us with the yellow and green doors then. Once we're all done, let's meet in the floor B warehouse, alright?
Got it.
Yeah, everyone left, obviously.
See you later then.
Well, yeah, it's funny because remember at some point Fi and I think it's what I suspect to be like the true timeline that'll lead to the good ending. But I think that at some point Fi and Sigma talked about like that they need, or was it Fi and Luna that talked about, I mean Sigma and Luna, that talked about how they need to like get people together. They need to make them trust each other so they can all choose ally and get out of here together, and that's the only way to do it. So they needed a common foe to work against, because that's usually what helps get groups motivated to work together, even if they don't personally like each other. So it seems that it might not be the most beneficial, but it seems that Dio is currently the common foe of everybody. So there's no one in the infirmary. No Quark and no Killer, at least as far as I can see.
Well, there is someone here. Technically, at least.
True. Or something.
The old woman.
Oh yeah. She was lying silently on the bed furthest away from us. You know what? It is odd. Any chance she's Akane? I highly doubt it. I really don't think she is. I mean, she's got... her face might be a bit similar. I don't think so. I don't think she, Akane could be this old. But anyhow, well, now that we know more about Temioji's background, I actually do wonder who she is. Maybe she's just someone that... well, Temioji never told us himself about his background. So maybe she's just someone who Quark never knew was that important in Temioji's life. Which is odd, because Quark has been living with Temioji for, like, I don't know, at least about 10 years. But I guess it's a possibility. Again, not enough information. We don't know, Misha. She's definitely not his wife, because we know, we heard from Quark about his and Temioji's life before they were brought into this game. And he didn't mention anyone else in Temioji's life besides himself. He said that he was never married and never had any kids, and that's why he didn't really know what to do with Quark when he found him. He adopted him, actually. So it's not his wife, but it could still be someone he knew, someone he worked with, a relative that Quark didn't know about. It could be a bunch of stuff that I don't know. We just don't know. Anyhow, she was lying silently on the bed furthest away from us. If it weren't for the bloodstains on her chest and arm, her peaceful expression would have fooled most people into thinking she was just asleep. Maybe she's the terrorist. I mean, it's the most simple conclusion or solution when you think about it, that in both timelines where we find her body, there are no bombs. And in the one timeline where we don't find her body, and I guess we can assume that she's still alive, there are bombs. Maybe she is a terrorist. It is the simplest solution. Are you racist at all? Don't lie. Well, everybody's kind of racist, Misha. That's what I truly believe. You can try to overcome it, but I don't know. I'm definitely racist sometimes, even though I try not to be. But you know, you can't fight it. Well, you can fight it, but it's something that's ingrained in a lot of people, I think. It depends on, like, you know, where you live, all kinds of shit. So I think everybody's at least somewhat racist. The blood had dried and darkened, and now looked like any other stain. That was when I noticed it. Oh shit! This is very important. How did no one notice this up till now? Huh? Wait a minute. Look at her wrist.
It seems remarkably clean.
Could it be that if Luna did kill her, could it be that... oh shit. Could it be that the old woman was actually a participant and she was killed so her bracelet could be stolen and worn by someone else? Possibly Luna? Why would they do that? Well, to plant... I don't know. Again, I was gonna say to plant bombs, but that doesn't make sense. Maybe to stop her from planting bombs, but still, I don't know. It doesn't work, but it seems like she had a bracelet and someone stole from her. Maybe there were 10 people? No, it's a nonary game. It doesn't make sense that there would be 10 people. I don't know. So many questions. Yeah. For some reason, there's no blood on this part.
Maybe she had something on her wrist.
Go to sleep then, Claude. Or at least try to. Lie down, close your eyes. Close the lights.
A watch, perhaps.
A watch?
Yes. It was likely removed after she was killed. That would account for the lack of blood splatter on her wrist.
No, you idiot. A watch, huh? I don't know. It just looks like it was kind of wide for a watch. Aren't women's watches usually thinner? Oh my god, if I was here, she would just like solve this instantly.
You raise a good point. Perhaps it was some kind of jewelry?
Jewelry? You mean like a bracelet or something? There we go. Of course! Why didn't I see it sooner? This is the same size and shape as our bracelets. Look, it's exactly the same width.
Then that would mean...
She was wearing a bracelet when she was killed. She was a participant, just like us. I guess that could really mean that one of us is an imposter who killed her to get in the game, but then the AI knows about all of us. I don't know. Again, too many questions. I hate this.
Are you sure? This old woman, a player in the nonary game.
Okay. Is something wrong?
Oh, no. Nothing. If you're correct, then where did the thief hide the stolen bracelet?
I think he wore it.
We were quite thorough during our earlier search, but I know that I saw nothing, and none of the others reported finding a bracelet either.
Well, it's just respect for the dead, Misha. That means they've been holding on to it this whole time. They've probably still got it. Again, I don't think there were 10 people in the nonary game to begin with, though. That just doesn't work out. Especially with, like, you know, the different pairs and things. Everything works out too nicely to have one extra one. It has to be that someone killed her to take her place in the game. What do you mean, how do you wake up for another 3 hours? You mean in 3 hours? Alarm clock?
That would seem likely.
No, wait. They've been carrying it around. The sensors in the chromatic doors would have picked it up. I guess that's also true. Without the right combination of bracelets, the secondary door would never have opened.
So our suspect is not only a killer and a thief, but a skilled imposter as well.
Exactly. What are you saying?
After killing the old woman, they put on her bracelet. In fact, it is entirely possible they are wearing it still. Yes, that would make sense.
I really hope it's not Luna, the imposter. That means that her whole identity is a lie, which means that... oh, I don't want to think about it. A Decimary game? I guess, but Zero specifically said it's a nonary game. And also, again, you know, the entire fucking way the game is built is around 9 people or 9 bracelets. It can't be that there's 10. Because that shatters your wolf. Fuck off, Misha. Capital F there. So the killer's running around with the old woman's bracelet.
Yes.
And you're telling me they're probably wearing it.
Correct. Do you remember what Zero Jr. told us?
I mean, I guess it would make sense that if I was an imposter, I would probably try to like gain everyone's trust, and I would be the nicest and most kind. It makes sense. I'm not gonna say it doesn't. I just really hope it's not gonna be it. It's not gonna be her.
Something about how the bracelet will come off if the wearer's heart stops. I don't recall the exact words.
But you know what? It means it was before the rules were explained when she was killed, I think. So that means it's someone that has already played the game or knew about it, which puts Clover and Alice in suspicion. So again, we just don't have enough pieces of the puzzle, as usual.
But in any event, once the old woman had died, her bracelet would have detached, allowing the killer to easily collect it.
Why?
So that they could participate in the nonary game, I imagine.
What?
I suspect the killer was someone who was not originally intended to be a participant. For whatever reason, however, they were willing to go to great lengths to ensure that they were. To that end, they killed the old woman, who was one of the original participants, and took her place.
Maybe that's why Temioji was, I don't know, took it harder, because he knew? Maybe he killed her? Maybe he knew that she was supposed to be a participant, but couldn't show it? Or something? I don't know. But then he would... I don't know. No one can be that nice. I was that nice, Chairs. I just got fucked over because of it, but I was that nice. I allied everyone too. I was super nice. It's just that everyone, like, betrayed me and fucked me over. But why would someone do that?
That? I have no idea. Certainly they must have a goal of some sort. You would have to be mad to choose to come here.
Or work with Zero, just like Tenmyoji.
But as to what that goal is, and how the killer intends to achieve it...
Honestly, yeah, Chairs. My logic was sound. I was willing to risk death by doing that. Like, yes, I played the first playthrough I did of this was, I just thought what I would do if I was there. And I gave my reasoning at the time, and I still stick by it. I still think it was the right thing to do. And, you know, I died. Yes, if I was in this game, I would probably die very early. But again, I thought it was the only course of action I could do. I thought I won't go into it right now. I can look at the past broadcast. But basically, I thought that you need to be part of the solution, not part of the problem, and that choosing betray is the only way to know for sure that not everyone is gonna choose ally. And you just have to, like, put your trust in others, which didn't work out. But you know, I guess what's that thing they say in Game of Thrones to Ned? Something about honor being bullshit, or something like that. And look where that got him. Or from Mass Effect, stand between the ashes of 1,000,000 dead souls and ask them if honor matters. Something like that. So you could switch honor for ideals in this context, I suppose, but still. You get ready. Okay. Good night, Claude. Sleep well. Take care. See you soon, buddy.
I'm afraid I do not have even speculation.
But yeah, again, it's the same thing as in Game of Thrones. If I was in Game of Thrones, I would get killed pretty quickly. Because I just don't play that politics bullshit. I just go with my ideals and my thoughts, and I deal with the consequences, which are usually very bad. But at least I can live with myself, and at least I can, you know. I get the feeling I did the right thing. So if I die, but I feel superior to everybody else. So killed the old lady and stole the bracelet. Highly unlikely, Misha. But we'll see. I don't think they're gonna pull something like that. Like, you are actually the killer all along. I'm guessing they're gonna find out that Sigma is guilty of a bunch of things, but I don't think killing the old woman is gonna be one of them. Because I think while we're playing him, while we're actually with Sigma during the game and not in flashbacks, I think we're aware of everything that we do. It'll be DJ. Oh, you're DJing. Actually, DJ Faggot is a good name. I don't know if you're Serious Club, but DJ Faggot is a good name. And if you're DJing tonight, then have fun, buddy. Go wreck that floor or club or whatever. I don't go out to clubs much. Rather die honest than live a lie. Yeah, see? Justification for being brutally honest. Yeah, well, it's a double-edged sword, cheese. In a case like this, would you also die an honest man than live a liar? It's kind of hard. I need to think about when not just people, not when like other people get hurt, but what if you get hurt by it? Like that also means that you need to take responsibility for your actions. You can't like lie if you fuck up. You need to do all that kind of stuff, which is hard and it sucks a lot of time. You get fucked over by. I got fucked over a lot by, you know, being, I don't know, covering for other people, or like not playing the blame game and just like, you know, taking the blame. You twist your words. Well, whatever. I think now's not the time to get into it, even though it's a really interesting conversation, I think. But maybe some other time. That's interesting.
Have you noticed something?
Well, there's blood all over the old lady's arm, except for right here. Since that's where the bracelet was, the bracelet the killer stole should have blood on. Oh! Yes, that's why Tenmyoji did it. Now I get, that's why Tenmyoji asked us to put luminol. Okay, and he said that would find Zero, but obviously, I guess he also thought that Zero is one of us, but we know that he probably isn't, because I think we at least saw Zero Senior. Interesting. Okay, so that's the way to find out who killed her. We just need luminol and to spray everybody. And I don't know. I guess I hope they realize that. But now I fully get Tenmyoji's reasoning behind that. Okay.
Right.
But none of us is wearing a bloody bracelet.
Sigma, please tell me you're kidding. The killer would have, of course, wiped the blood off. Only a fool would walk around with a bracelet covered in blood.
We also know that it couldn't have been Kay, because Kay can't take off his bracelet like that, I think. Well, his bracelet is built differently, I think. So you're saying they cleaned it?
Yes.
But come on, we've played with luminol, we know this.
Have you discovered something?
Yes, please. Please connect the dots. I know you're thinking, Sigma. Yes, thank you. Kay! I know how we can identify the killer.
Oh?
We just need some of that luminol. It doesn't matter how well they cleaned it. There should be some traces of blood left.
Aha, I see. That could very well work. We should have everyone gather in the rec room then.
I wonder if Kay, if they were both dead because Kay found out the deal was the killer somehow? And I don't remember if he went to the rec room on the Darkest Timeline Dio. Well, we'll see soon, I hope.
That is where the luminol was, I believe.
Yeah. First we need to finish looking for Quark, though. Gagolf, if you're listening in another tab or something, then people in chat are looking for you. We still got the infirmary and everything beyond the green door. Once we're done with that, we can head back to floor B to meet up with everyone else.
Understood. Shall we go then?
Yes, finally, a lead. No problem, man. And we know that it's not Phi that killed her, because we did that in another timeline. There's 3 doors here too.
The same as what we found on the other side of the blue door.
But looks like 2 of them are already unlocked.
So it does. The center and rightmost doors both say open. Perhaps the layout here is different.
Is that a poster for your event, Claude? For your DJing? I'm not sure how to call it. Concert? No. Whatever. Let's take the door on the right first. Yes! Let's see what's in there. Does that lead to the... Oh! Oh my god! I was just asking if that's the poster to your thingy, to your DJ tonight. Oh yes. We might get a chance to find the key here. Huh. What's this room?
That looks like a workbench of some sort.
Yes. Maybe, but what sort of work? Well, we're here to find Quark, not look at a workbench. You go check out the far end, alright?
Very well.
Please let the safe be open somehow. Oh, nice, man. Nothing. Shit, the room isn't solved. That means the safe is probably closed. He's not here either. God damn it, so... Holy shit, it's open! Hey, Kay! How's it going over there? Kay? Can you hear me? Kay was bent over with his back to me, peering underneath this thing that looked like a workbench. Yes! What the hell? I walked toward him as I spoke. Oh, I'm so excited. Hey man, what's going on here?
Oh, nothing.
No, don't tell me he stole away the key. I bent down and saw he was staring at something that appeared to be a safe. Shit! It's empty.
Yes.
Fuck! So close. Was there something in there before?
No, it was empty when I found it.
He could be lying, I can't tell. Was it?
Yes.
Then what are you doing staring into an empty safe?
I was thinking. Specifically, I was thinking about who opened this safe.
Wouldn't that have been the team that went through the green door? I think that was Dio, Fine, and Clover. No, they said something about a pantry, I think?
No, that's unlikely. When we met up with Dio, he told us that he had been in the treatment center.
Oh, treatment center, right.
The nameplate on this door says this is the Golem Bay, however.
So you're saying they didn't go here?
I believe that is the case. Which, as you can see, is why I was puzzled. If Dio, Phi, and Clover did not open this safe, who did?
Very good question, honestly. Is Golem alive? Well, he's not here, actually. Which is even weirder when you think about it. He's not in this room. It's as if it was opened by, I don't know, either the 10th person that I believe is here, the secret agent, or Zero himself? I don't know. Maybe he never set up Golem's body in here. If he knew that no one is gonna get in here. Maybe Quark opened it somehow? I don't know. Well, there's no point thinking about it. We should get back.
Yes, and there was another unlocked door, wasn't there?
This is good. This means that the key is out there somewhere, and we might be able to find it. And this is the only timeline that I know of at the moment where the key is, I don't know, out there. And Kay is currently alive. Yep. Let's get moving then. So this is the treatment center, huh?
This is the room that Dio visited.
Don't you think that's kind of strange? Until now, all the chromatic doors have led to a single room each. So why are there two rooms on the other side of the green door?
An excellent question.
We can talk to the others later, I guess, and see if they know anything. Kay and I split up and began to look for places where Quark might have hidden, or small holes he might have escaped through. A lion. Well, we haven't been here yet, but there's another lion in here. And again, those fucking beds, which I think are extremely suspicious. Huh? What are these? I'm pretty sure, well, there's only 3 here, but there might be more somewhere else. Maybe only 3 of us were cryogenically frozen? Odd. Hard to tell. Huh? What are these?
They must be the treatment pods Dio mentioned.
The window's all covered with frost on the inside. I can't see in.
Shall we open it?
Yes, please. There might be someone inside. Yes, might as well. Have at it. That seems empty. Quark might even be inside one of those. Holy shit!
What?
Oh, okay, that's not as bad as I thought. Okay. The music just startled me more than the thing. Well, I definitely wasn't expecting this, but can we... Wait! His heart rate stopped! That's how they got the thing off! He's cryogenically... There we go! We just found Quark, Misha! He was frozen in a pod. I guess that makes sense, but... Well, what do we do now? If he... Well, Temioji's just gonna get him out. They also... Well, now we know where Temioji found him in the other timeline, too. Quark! No. Oh no. Well, he might be dead, but he also might be... Like, you know, there might be some time until he gets back to life. His bracelet, it's... Oh god.
Hold on, Sigma. Calm down. Look at his chest. Can you see it moving?
What? I quickly pressed a finger to Quark's wrist. It was faint, but his heartbeat was there. He's alive. He's alive!
What a relief.
I wonder who did this to him then. Again, it had to have been someone other than the 9 of us. It doesn't make sense otherwise.
I'm so glad to know he's safe.
I laughed out loud and grabbed Kay in a bear hug, or at least as much of one as I could manage. He patted me on the back and shared what I thought might have been a relieved chuckle. Still, I kind of want to kill this kid now. In front of Temioji, preferably. But if he's still alive, why is his bracelet off? Come on. Zero Jr. said it would only come off when you died.
Perhaps Zero Senior took it off?
What? Oh, come on, you can't work this. You can connect the dots here, the both of you together. What? Why?
I have no idea.
Then maybe Zero Senior bought Quark here and put him in this pod thing too. Well, even if he did, we don't have any way to know why. Well, he doesn't have his bracelet though. So I guess that's wrong. He needs the bracelet to get out, and we don't know where that is. In the darkest timeline, we did find Quark's bracelet in the infirmary, just there by itself. But we don't know what that means, really. Okay, good luck, Claude. Have fun. Don't get too trashed.
This pod is for medical treatment. Perhaps Quark has contracted some sort of illness.
Well, we know he did. He's sick? What has he got?
Well, how would I know that? In any event, we should return and let the rest of our companions know that we found Quark.
Once that we have one person to get to 9, then the rest of us take the bracelets off, everyone else alive wins. Well, yeah, technically now that we know that this is an option, we can, like, well, again, you need someone to trust, and the only person I would trust to do this is Luna. You will need someone to keep you outside and, like, you know, wake you back up after you've taken the bracelet off. I don't trust Kay. Chairs, he just betrayed us. He literally just betrayed us in the last 8B game. You can't trust him. And Claude, yeah, go home. But you know, if you get a chance to hook up and go to someone else's home, maybe that's also nice.
I imagine Tenmyoji in particular will be pleased.
Yeah, I bet. Do you think you can carry him, or?
No, I believe it would be best to leave Quark here. As I mentioned, there is a chance he has fallen ill. If so, then removing him from the pod would be dangerous.
This is also dangerous what we're doing right now, leaving him alone.
The treatment he is currently undergoing could be compromised.
Oh.
I'll close the pod's cover then. Is that alright?
Yeah. Sure. Well, Zero Jr. knows that we found him, and if he doesn't want that to happen, he can just, like, have him moved or something. Wait, I just thought of something. Are you sure he's gonna be alright?
What do you mean?
Well, what happens if he wakes up? Can he open that thing on his own?
He'll be fine.
Actually, when you think about it, this should be like an emergency latch on the inside, but seeing as the type of game this is, there probably isn't one.
I noticed a lever inside that can be used to open the cover.
Well, fuck my words.
So long as no one locks the pod, he should be able to leave whenever he wants.
But if someone locks him in, he's screwed?
Yes, that is what I said. But you needn't worry. You see, I have not engaged the lock.
I got a feeling this is a piece of information that we're gonna need to remember later.
Now, we should return to the Floor B warehouse. I imagine the others are already there.
Oh wait, maybe this is the info we need for... Was it here? No. For this, right here. 5 minutes of life. I'm not sure, I don't remember. This could be how they can get the bracelet off of us after we've been anesthetized without cutting our hand off. This could be it, I think. If they actually realize that that's how they got the bracelet off. They still haven't, like, actually realized it, I suppose. We need to just, like, get Fi here. She'll get it, right? Right, yeah. Okay, let's go. I got a bad feeling about this. We also need to do the luminol test on everyone, which I'm super excited for.
You're late.
Shut up.
You're one to talk. How much earlier did you get back again? I'd be surprised if you searched at all.
Weren't you with him, Fi? This is it?
Yeah. Clover and Tenmyoji still aren't back.
Oh, maybe they're dead again. Like in the Darkest Timeline. But Fi was with Dio now, so I don't know.
So, find anything?
But I still believe there's someone extra. Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah? Well, go on, spill it.
I explained to them how we'd found Quark in the treatment center.
I see. Oh, that's good to hear.
Jerk, making us all worried.
There's more.
And that is?
There is still some cause for concern.
Just spit it out.
You know what? How, if they were in the treatment center, how did they not find him? Was he moved or something? Maybe it's only after they left. Yeah, I suppose it's possible.
Quark may have contracted an illness of some sort. As such, he has been left in the treatment pod.
Will he be alright?
Yeah, he'll probably...
Probably? Do you even...
Whatever, at least we found him. Pretty lucky he's alive, too.
What do you mean by that?
I mean what I said, genius. I'm glad he's not dead, aren't you?
As equivocal as ever, I see.
How kind of you to say so.
So was Quark all you found?
See you, Claude, you potato hobo.
The way you were talking made it sound like there was something else.
Yeah, I'll explain that after Tenmyoji and Clover get back. Excellent. There's something I wanted to ask you about first, though. When you went through the green door, did you search 2 different rooms?
2?
No, just the treatment center.
Interesting. I see. There has to be someone extra in here. I'm fully convinced of that. Then what was the other one?
What do you mean, the other one?
You know where there's that intersection with 3 doors? Well, when Kay and I went there, 2 of the doors were unlocked. You guys unlocked the one that went to the treatment center when you went through the green door. But the other one...
Who could have opened it?
Don't look at me. I told you, we only opened the one that went to the treatment center.
Could it have been Zero Senior?
Or Junior, I don't know.
So did you and Kay go through the other door?
Yeah,
What was in there?
nothing really.
It appeared to be some sort of room for servicing something.
That doesn't make any sense. So what the hell was whoever opened that door looking for?
Who knows?
Tenmyoji and Clover are running rather late. Should we go and look for them?
No, there's something I want to check first.
It's never easy with you, is it?
Look who's talking.
Well, let's get it over with.
I'm gonna guess both Tenmyoji and Clover are dead. Like the last time. It's kind of a shot in the dark, though. Interesting. Okay, we know that Phi is safe, but we're finally going to find Dio. Which I won't be surprised, again, if he's safe and if everybody else is safe. We also need to check the 2 bracelets of Luna and Alice. And that way to once and for all clear Luna.
This is the rec room.
I won't be surprised, again, if all of them are innocent and it's... No, actually, one of them has to be. One of them has to wear the bloody bracelet. Oh, hey, Palma. What's up, buddy?
Dio and I came here earlier when we were looking for Quark.
So why are we here?
Was there something here you needed to see?
I said nothing, and instead made my way over toward the cabinet. Inside was the luminol. I reached in and pulled it out, then headed to the light switch and flipped it. The room went dark, and headed back to where the others were still standing.
Whoa, what is this?
You know what, come to think of it, it could be that Tenmyoji was like more distraught than the rest because maybe he's the only one that realized that a bracelet was missing. And he immediately realized that means there's an imposter. But I don't know, again, grasping at straws, shooting, just like guessing. Getting a little headache, so I was listening to you since the beginning. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Thanks, man. Hope your headache gets better, though. Drink lots of water.
You gonna start telling ghost stories or something?
Shut up. Why, you scared of ghosts?
You're kidding me, right?
Then show me how brave you are. Stick out your bracelet. You too, Phi. Please.
Our bracelets?
Yeah. I want to see the underside of them.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, the side on the bottom. The side that doesn't have a display on it. Come on, you really gotta make me explain this?
I know what you mean. What I'm asking is what the hell you think you're...
Just do it. It's not hard.
Should I also participate?
No, you're fine, Kay. Your bracelet is a little different from ours. But I'll join in just to make it fair. There was a brief moment of hesitation before Dio and Phi stuck out their arms. I held mine out as well, wrist pointed upward.
This okay?
Yeah. Just hold it like that for a moment. As fast as I could, I pulled the luminol from my pocket and sprayed it across all 3 of our wrists.
Cold. What the hell, man?
Odd that Phi didn't scream this time. Dio jerked his arm back with a shout. Don't see anything glowing. Phi's bracelet is clean, well we knew that. So is mine, of course.
That leaves only Dio.
Show it.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'll explain in a minute. Show it. Just show me your bracelet. Is something wrong? Just show it to me. Come on, Dio. We don't have time for this.
Why do I have to do what you tell me to?
Just do it! Because I'm trying to prove your innocence.
Oh, like hell you are. I don't know what you're looking for, but you're not gonna find it on me.
Someone grab him. Then just show me your arm.
No! You don't get to order me around. I have rights.
Someone grab him! Ah, fuck! As he spoke, Dio made a break for the exit. He didn't get far, yes!
I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
Yes! Based K. There's your letter, Cheese. He spun around toward the other exit. Stop him!
Right!
Don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
All 3 of us leapt at Dio. Oh, animation! Yes! Yes! Oh, validation, yes! I fucking knew it! His bracelet's glowing. Then that means...
Let me go!
Oh, you are so fucked, you asshole.
Get off of me, you fuckers!
Dio. You killed the old lady.
No! You don't understand.
Oh, I do.
This is all some kind of a mistake. Shit.
What's going on here? I think it's about time you gave us the full story.
Oh, definitely, Suika, yes. Oh, it's like a breath of fucking fresh air. It's amazing. As quickly as I could, I explained to Fine what Kay and I had noticed on the old woman's wrist.
So the person with the bloody bracelet would have to be the person who killed her.
And it's not Luna, apparently, unless we find like blood on several bracelets, which is gonna suck, but for now, I'm gonna enjoy this small victory. Yeah, exactly. Even if they'd wiped it off, I figured the luminol would still react to the blood. Looks like I was right. We've got you, Dio. You might as well confess. Well?
Alright, fine.
Yes!
You caught me.
Yes!
I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
Yes! Why?
Are you Zero?
No. I was under orders. I was sent here to do something.
He's the terrorist. He's the terrorist. He was sent here, was under orders? It has to be that. It has to be like some sort of paramilitary, or not para, but like, you know, whatever the word is, organization. To do what?
Who gave you this order?
To plant bombs, I bet. Or to, I don't know, divert the game in a certain way.
I'll die before I tell you.
He's a fucking terrorist. Yes! Oh, I knew there was a reason I hated you, Dio. I knew it. So your orders were more important than Alice and Luna's lives.
Whoa, whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I killed the old lady, but that's it. I don't know anything about what happened to Alice and Luna.
That wasn't you?
Tread carefully, Sigma.
I don't care about that. I only wanted... I got what I wanted.
This man is not to be trusted. He has already shown he is willing to lie and kill.
Come on, I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me.
Even if we do believe you, you're still a killer. You just haven't killed as many people.
Exactly. He should be restrained somehow. If we leave him be, he may well kill again.
Yes, please. But where would we put him?
Is there a room we can lock or anything?
Ah, perhaps
Well-
we could put him in one of the treatment pods.
Yes, exactly, Kay. Oh my god, this scene is so great.
Once we've locked it, he should be unable to escape.
Oh yeah.
Hey, wait! I'll be good, I promise.
Yeah, I think you're onto something, Kay. Let's go with that.
Come on, please. Hey, listen to me.
And it's a good chance to check up on Quark, too. We'll let you out when the white doors open. Someone's going to need your bracelet to open the secondary door.
Don't fuck with me, you guys.
Actually, and if we actually do that and then open the chamber, we'll find out that his bracelet is off, which is all we need to... Oh, that would be amazing.
There's no way in hell I'm going in that thing.
Well, intelligence is very sexy, Suika, wouldn't you agree?
Let go! Let me go! God damn it! I told you assholes to let me go! You can't do this!
Fuck off, dude. That's
Stop.
it. You screwed up.
Stop! Please stop! Please! No, you can't! Ah!
Oh man, that was fun. Oh, this so makes up for like the last stream, which made me so pissed. And yes,
Open this fucking thing!
yes.
I said open it, goddammit!
I don't think so.
Ah! You're gonna pay for this! When I get out of here, I'm gonna fucking end you!
I'd like to see you try. So, I guess we figured out who the murderer was, and we found Quark.
Now all that's left to do is find Clover and Tenmyoji.
Yeah. Quark is still
Why
fine.
don't we head back to the warehouse and start from there?
I won't be surprised again if Tenmyoji and Clover are both dead, though.
They may have already returned.
Good point.
Let's go.
It's very possible that Dio killed them both somehow. Well, the same way he did last time, I suppose. He could have tied them off in the infirmary like he did on the Darkest timeline. Okay, well we finally have a question answered here. It's amazing. Yeah, they're dead. If they're not here, they're dead. Yeah, I wish Bats was here. I really wish Bat Country was here. Also, apparently, technically my time is up, but since I started again late today, I'd like to, you know, use that as an excuse to go for another 20 minutes, but only if no one is waiting to stream after me. If anyone wants to go ahead and stream, I'll cut stream right now. It's all cool. It's completely fine by me. Otherwise, I'm gonna go on for another 20 minutes, I think. Huh. Looks like they aren't back yet.
Perhaps they went to look for us.
Oh man. Okay. Okay, guys. 20 more minutes. Now we've got to go look for them.
How much time until the white doors open?
The game really likes to shut on your little moment. Well, that's not surprising, but at least I had one, Suika. That's completely new in this game. $50 minutes. I guess it's possible they're still looking, but unlikely.
Then I don't think we really need to hurry yet. Why don't we wait a little longer? For all we know, they're on their way back right now.
Kay and I nodded.
By the way,
Also, there's plenty of time for Dio
something
to
I wanted to
freeze.
ask you guys about.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Quark's bracelet. When we found him in the pod, he wasn't wearing it. Why?
How should I know?
Presumably, it had been taken off before we found him.
So we have no idea where it is.
Which is a problem. Oh, she might be in the same group with Quark, which is a problem, definitely. But again, last time we found Quark's bracelet next to Tenmyoji and Clover's bodies. So if the same thing happens...
I see.
And also, Fi was right when she said that Quark was alive. But again, assuming that he is in fact frozen in the treatment pod, highly unlikely, extremely unlikely that he killed everybody else basically in the game. There has to be another person here. Unless really what happened is that Dio attacked Kay, who attacked him back somehow. I don't know.
That's not good. Without that bracelet, we won't be able to continue the game.
Yeah, it really depends who's the same pair with them. Because it was Clover and Tenmyoji last time, I think. What?
We need 3 bracelets to open the secondary door. If we lose one...
Oh no! We won't be able to go through the secondary door.
Yeah.
Who would be pairing up with Quark?
Quark's bracelet should be a red solo. That would mean he'd be with the Cyan pair.
Which is... Who's the Cyan pair?
Clover and Tenmyoji.
Well, okay, they're dead. Official.
The 2 people who are missing.
Quark's bracelet is gone, and his 2 teammates have disappeared.
They're dead. No question. What's going on? Does that mean Clover and Tenmyoji took the bracelet?
Well, if they found Quark before you did, yeah, there's a good chance they did.
Then why aren't they back yet?
Perhaps they've already gone through the white door.
What? No, that's not possible. The primary doors haven't even opened yet.
Perhaps someone opened one of them.
How?
I don't know. But it's happened before.
Well, yeah, but only for, like, you know, I only wanted to, like, show off my victory in their faces. That's really the only way, the only reason I wanted them to do that. Also, if Temioji really did have a connection with the old woman and he found out that Dio killed her, we might find out exactly how they are both connected.
Remember the 3 doors on the other side of the green door?
That's true. You're right.
Someone made one of them open.
True.
Perhaps this is the same thing.
But that's against the rules.
Yes, I know. But if the person opening the doors is Zero Senior, do you really think the rules matter?
Or someone who isn't playing the game.
Zero Senior controls the entire game.
So are you saying Clover or Tenmyoji is Zero Senior?
It is a possibility.
Actually, no. We know it's not Temioji and we know it's not Clover.
It would explain why they still haven't...
Actually, no,
shown
we
up.
don't know it's not Clover. It's highly unlikely, though.
Could they really have taken Quark's bracelet and gone through one of the white doors?
If they did, we won't know where they went until the doors open for the rest of us.
So I would assume.
Just go to the infirmary, please. This is all just speculation, though. Maybe we should go look for them again. One of us can stay behind so that we don't miss them if they come back. No, that one person will die. No, actually, well, now that we got Dio, I don't know.
Okay. I'll stay.
Sigma and I will go see if we can find them then.
This is bad.
Make sure you get back 5 minutes before the door opens, alright? Oh, and don't forget to bring Dio with you.
Of course. Well, this is going to be interesting. So wait, where are they going right now? It's the pantry. Okay, yeah, the one location we haven't been in yet in this floor. This is the pantry?
So it would appear.
Looks pretty boring. Well, looks like they're not here.
When we started looking for Quark, they were sent off to search everything beyond the red door, which would have meant this room.
Not gonna do us any good to hang around here, though. Let's head upstairs.
Very well.
I suppose Dio could have tied them both and killed them. Well, no, actually, no, they shouldn't be dead yet. If we find them before the doors open. Because last time they were just like tied and they went off. Also, this is more evidence to support the theory that Clover was trying to write Dio with blood and not 016. I don't know why she wrote it in such a weird way, but it's possible. Maybe she was using, I don't know, her offhand or something? That's weird though. Maybe she's a lefty and she used her right hand or something? I don't know. But back then they died from, you know, from penalty, from their bracelets. If we can find them tied right now, they should still be alive. Again, if we're to assume that the same thing happened as what happened in the Darkest Timeline. No one here either, huh? Temioji loves scotch so much. I thought we might find him here drinking some. It was around that time that I noticed Kay was acting strangely. He was staring at the shelf of alcohol in a way that I probably would have described as blankly if I could have actually seen his eyes. But we've been with him all along, I think. Yeah, we've been with him ever since we paired off. So that's the last time we saw Clover and Tenmyoji. Yeah, exactly, if it is like that one. But that's the best assumption I can get right now, I think. Hey, what's up? You want a drink?
Oh, no. Well, I would enjoy a drink, but this mask...
Right. Sorry, that sucks. Honestly, I'd gotten so used to the suit, I kind of forgot you were wearing it. Why the heck did they make you wear that thing anyway? You still don't remember anything?
Well, actually, I did remember a little.
Oh, could this be the K-Path? Really? Yeah, and before this is like Full Metal Alchemist type thing, where his soul is bound. He's a little kid whose soul is bound to the armor or something.
Yes,
What did you remember?
my father.
Oh. When Dad, you what? When Dad, you remember that? Did it just pop out of nowhere?
Please, don't joke.
Oh, it was a joke. I thought it was a typo.
This is serious.
Sorry. So, you remembered who your father was?
Yes.
Fuck off, Dolan, for that. I'm still not over that shit. I actually I actually didn't finish the series. I want to watch it again at some point. What about your mom?
I don't seem to have one.
And before he's like Zero Senior's son or something.
I
Oh, fuck off, Dolan. Fuck off with that. If you pull that shit again, I'm gonna mute you. I don't play with that shit. That was one of the most heart-wrenching fucking things I've ever had to endure. Oh. So your dad raised you?
well,
Kay stopped for a moment, then calmly folded his hands in front of him. Are we gonna get a K background story?
I
Yep.
was raised in the facility where my father worked.
Oh, this is adorable, honestly.
He was the only person who worked there.
Wait,
which
that
meant
bunny.
He was the only person I saw until I was older.
Is that the facility he worked? Could this be this facility? Could maybe his dad was one of the people who worked in the Mars test thingy? And the bunny? Maybe it's all about Kay? Dolan, I am so close to fucking muting you. This, oh my god, my
That
heart
had been
right
the
now.
situation for as long as I could remember, though, so I never thought it odd.
He wouldn't oh, there we go. So yeah, I guess this is Kay's backstory, and we might even get his ending at the end of this. He wouldn't allow me to go near him while he was working, but the only time he wasn't working were the times when he was sleeping. As such, the only communication I had with the education software was with the education software he'd given me. I suppose I was a fairly expressionless child then. We developed body language to communicate with others, and with no one else to communicate with, I suppose it makes sense. Once I learned to read and write, I began to realize that my situation was not normal. Many of my books mentioned a mother as part of a family, and in several, the mother, father, and children would eat meals together and talk to one another. Oh wait, should I do this in the Bane voice? I think I promised I could do that. If you guys want, I can do it in Bane voice. This is kind of touching though, I kind of like Kay right now. Soon I found myself longing for a mother of my own. Someone who would... Ah, fuck it. Sure. Oh, no? Okay. No, if it'll ruin it, then no. I'll stick with it. I don't want to ruin it. If it's gonna ruin it for someone, I won't do it. Someone who would always be with me, who would scold me if I did something wrong. At night, they would read to me before bedtime. If only I had a mother like that, I thought, I would be so happy. So for the first time in my life, I asked my father for something. He had finished working and, as usual, was making his way toward his bedroom when I stopped him and asked for a mother. He looked at me silently for a long moment before finally responding, "Okay." I remember to this day how happy I was at that moment. A few months later, he called me into his laboratory. It was the first time he'd ever done anything like that. Maybe his dad was the one who, the researcher who looked into the Radical 6 cure? My heart was beating quickly as I stepped inside. Standing next to him was a young woman, and my hopes soared. But when he said her name, or rather, her ID number, they were dashed. He had given me a robot to play the part of a mother. Oh, the poor bunny. I didn't want a mother that was just a machine who did what a human told her to. When I told my father that, he looked surprised for the first time in my life. Then he frowned, coughed, and admonished me for being a whiner. He never scolded me for anything before. At first I was surprised, then angry. Hot tears streamed down my face. My father ordered the robot to take care of me and shoot us out of his lab. What do you feel you missed, Dolan? I think you've heard all of this, didn't you? Oh, the thing. No, I was just. I asked if they wanted me to do this monologue in Bane's voice, but Misha said it would ruin it for him, so I don't want to do that. My father ordered the robot to take care of me and shoot us out of his lab. The robot. Maybe this does actually make sense now with the Gollum Bay story and all of that, and the key. Because apparently Kay, assuming he is human, does have does have a history with robotics. The robot was very convincing, and she smiled and spoke as if she was a real person, but I refused to answer her and locked myself in my room. You can talk to a robot and it will respond, but in the end you're still talking to a machine, not a person. If that was what I'd wanted, I still had the education software my father had given me. When I ignored the robot as it tried to take care of me, it looked sad. It couldn't really be sad, of course. It was only programmed to look that way. And again, Golem's whole monologue comes in here, that what's really the difference between, you know, human electrical inputs that tell you to be sad or make you, or tell you that you are sad now, and that's what you feel, and robot, you know, electrical inputs that tell them you are sad now. What's the real difference? How do we know? A robot's facade of sadness didn't mean anything to me. After that, I stopped expecting anything from my father. We'd never really spoken to begin with, so it was easy enough for me to make sure we never saw one another. I lived my life as if he didn't even exist. Perhaps it seems strange to you that I continued to live with him, but I never considered leaving. Perhaps in the hidden depths of my heart, I longed for a relationship with my father. Everything changed when I was 18. I left my room one morning to find a woman standing outside of it. She was the first human I'd ever seen, apart from my father, and I was understandably surprised. Okay, so it wasn't this facility, but I suppose it might be possible that it was the researcher looking for the cure for Radical 6. It will also explain why he hadn't seen another human, and they were in some sort of quarantine. For a moment I thought my father had created a new robot, but when I told her that she laughed and explained that she had come to help him. Any chance the silhouette looks a bit like the old woman, doesn't it? I wonder. As it turned out, she was a very mysterious person. She was much older than I was, but something about the way she behaved was almost girlish, much older than I was. I think that's the old woman. She would tell me stories about the world outside in such a way that I was never sure if she was telling the truth or making up fantastic lies. Ultimately, though, the truth didn't matter. I loved her stories. She wasn't helping my father directly with his research, so I spent most of my days with her. Before long, I discovered she'd known my father when he was young. She told me stories of how he'd fallen in love as a younger man, and I began imagining to imagine that the person he'd fallen in love with had been her, and that she was, in fact, secretly my mother. After she settled in with us, our long-established routine began to change drastically. First, we started to eat together. Before then, I had never shared a meal with anyone in 18 years. She scolded me for my table manners, or more accurately, the lack thereof. If I was going to eat with others, she said, I would need to be more polite. Having eaten alone for my entire life, manners had never been something I'd even thought about. My father got in trouble too, when he made the mistake of reading through research papers during dinner. The look of surprise and embarrassment on his face made me burst into laughter. I couldn't remember the last time I'd shared a laugh with my father. It might have been the first time. The room we considered our living room changed too. Also, yeah, this table and everything looks a lot like this facility, but it might be just the artist being lazy. It's kind of hard to tell. The room we considered our living room changed too. Before it had been another room, but she made it comfortable. After we finished our dinner, I would sit on the sofa and relax with her and my father. Those times were the ones I cherished the most. For a little while, every day I got the family I'd longed for ever since I was a child. And this looks a bit like the laboratory in here, but again, could just be the artists being lazy and reusing artwork. Hard to tell. At her suggestion, I started to help with my father's research. He specialized in genetic engineering, and I discovered I had an interest in it as well. Time faded away as I lost myself in research. Maybe Kay is the researcher who found the cure for Radical 6. Now that we were working and studying together, my father and I had a great deal to talk about. For the first time in my life, we began to speak with one another like a father and son. Whenever I impressed him with something I'd learned, I felt a surge of happiness, and it drove me to study even harder. My days felt full, right, and meaningful, but most importantly, I was happy. That looked a bit like Zero Senior, to be honest, and she definitely looks like the old woman. Very, very suspicious. 4 years passed in the blink of an eye, until one day I happened to overhear my father and the woman speaking in the laboratory. Their tone was serious, so I listened closer, curious to know what they were talking about. That was when I heard her say that she planned to give her life to achieve their goals. Very possible that they planned the Nonary game together. Didn't Dio say he remembered Luna? I don't remember. Cheers, I don't remember that. I don't think he said that. I don't think anyone remembered anyone except Clover and Alice and Timioji and Quark. That was when I heard it. Oh, she had planned to give her life. Okay. I think it might be Dolan. It looks a lot like her. And Kay said that when he met her, she was much older than him. And this guy looks, I don't know, it kind of works. It seems very plausible that she is the old woman, but we got no confirmation yet. I really don't remember Dio saying he remembers Luna. I don't know. Do you remember what stream it was on or something? And yeah, his dad definitely looks like Zero Senior. I wouldn't be surprised at all if it's him. Well, I would be somewhat surprised, but it's plausible. Definitely plausible. It was clear that she wasn't being metaphorical. She would have to die. I was in shock. The research I had thrown myself into would lead to her death? I asked my father to stop his research immediately. He refused to listen. She agreed with him. She told me that she had been prepared for what she had to do since the day she came to our facility. Yeah, this sounds like a kind of the big deal type of thing, like what Zero Senior was talking about in the recording. My father had known about it from the beginning as well. Angry and disappointed, I began to investigate what exactly the research I'd been helping with was working toward. You know, that's kind of something you should do earlier. Perhaps, I thought, I could figure out a way to keep her alive. I discovered much more than I bargained for. To begin with, I learned that the ultimate success of my father's research would require a good deal of sacrifice. Sounds again like something that fits with Zero Senior. I also learned that my own existence was just another part of his project. Again, works well with the Zero Senior we've seen so far. I had been created to function as my father's spare. If he died during his research, I was intended to continue it in his place. I was stunned. I was furious with my father, and with her, and even with the research I'd poured myself into for 4 years. There was only one thing to do: destroy the facility and end my father's horrible research one and for all. I made plans to destroy the main reactor, and with it the entire facility. But she saw right through me. My father was livid, and locked me in my room until his research was complete. All I could think of was how I might stop him. She did her best to convince me that I'd misunderstood, that everything would be fine. As much as I wanted to believe her, I remembered in the back of my mind that she had been the one who pushed me to become involved in my father's research. Had that been an earnest desire to give me something to do with my life, or... Still, I couldn't bring myself to hate her. She had given me a reason to live. Even if she had conspired with my father to mold me into his replacement, the warmth she'd shown me had been real. She'd made me feel as if I had a real family, and that was something I wouldn't have given up for the world. I pleaded with her to leave, but she quietly shook her head. There was someone very special to her, she told me. He had saved her life once, and she felt her death would help to repay that favor. Maybe she is Akane? I don't know. Hard to tell. Could be someone unrelated, though. She would have liked nothing more than to marry him and live a happy, normal life together, but she couldn't. For his sake, she said, and for the sake of the future she had wanted, she was determined to see my father's research succeeded. This kind of seems thematically like it could be that she could be Akane. Also, Misha, honestly, it might be. There's definitely some wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff going on here. I'd be kind of disappointed if they pull the Bioshock Infinite thing, but I'd be kind of disappointed because I've already seen that. But again, it could work. It could be that, I don't know, Zero Senior is playing with... But no, actually that wouldn't make sense, because that would have to be that Zero Senior is manipulating his past self to do that. And it seems that we're supposed to fix something that happened, not prevent something from happening. And, you know, again, time paradox and all that. So I don't know. I don't see that really happening right now. Where Kate could be. You never know. Alice is Phi. Luna is Clover. I realized then that although she was the most important person in my life, there was someone more important than me and hers. She tried to explain that beyond what we could see was a future where no one would have to die, but I refused to listen. What good was a potential future to me? It was what I had now that I wanted. I couldn't stand to think that she would give her life for a man I'd never even seen. So I shut myself off from the world. Perhaps that is why I lost my memory. Kay let out a deep, tired sigh.
I'm sorry. I lost track of time.
It's okay.
Not having any memories is less than desirable, but it could be argued that regaining them is almost more taxing.
So, you remember almost everything?
No, the details are still indistinct.
Well, that's why he doesn't know if it's the old woman or not. I think he's gonna find out eventually that it is.
Especially more recent events.
Huh.
Sigma, I'm sorry, but
I think that's because it didn't happen, Chairs.
would it be alright if I laid down for a bit?
What's wrong?
I don't feel very well.
Maybe he has Reticle 6 too.
It must be because I remembered so much so quickly. My head feels like it's going to explode.
Could be Reticle 6 too. But it could be that the emotions trigger the Reticle 6 effects too. Are you okay?
Yes. I think I just need to rest.
Okay. How did he kill himself with that armor on? Well, he already died once, Chairs. Could be that he killed himself there. Again, highly unlikely though. But I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. There's even a neck brace. Yeah, you're right. I don't know, but just him trying would be bad enough, I suppose. Okay, take as long as you need. I'll go look for Clover and Temioji myself. Bad idea. But I get the feeling that this is Kay's path, so I think he won't die.
I'm sorry.
At least I hope right now. I kind of like him. First time I actually felt empathy during one of these. Also because Kay wasn't an enormous hassle. He hadn't, intentionally tried to kill us yet. But we'll see.
Thank you.
Kay lowered himself heavily onto the red sofa in the corner of the room. Well, guess I'd better get moving then. I stepped out of the room and nearly ran into Fi. Oh, interesting. And maybe she found something. And perfect place to stop today, I think. I really wanted to. I didn't want to stop in the middle of that monologue, but I feel like this is a good stop right after that before something else happens with Fi. Apparently, we might even find Clover and Temioji. Sorry, Clover and Temioji. They're alive. Yeah, I really want to keep going, but I can't. I think 2 hours is good enough. I even went a bit over. Good news is, though, that I'll be back tomorrow, as usual, same time as today. Stopping the stream makes you gay. Well, I'm super gay, Misha. Everybody knows that. I am ultra gay. So gay. So, what we're going to do is I'll be back tomorrow. Same time as today. I can check the schedule to see what time. Reminder, we're getting pretty far ahead in this game, I think. I think we're close to our second ending. You can choose what game I'm going to play next using the poll on my Twitch page. Extra super gay. The poll is on my Twitch page. You can find the link there, or go to Twitch chat, write / poll, and you'll get the link straight to you. You can either request a game or vote for one that's already been requested. I'm not sure what the votes are right now. You can check there too. And of course, feel free to follow me. You can follow me on Twitch and YouTube to watch my past broadcasts, and you can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Steam to get notifications whenever I'm starting to stream. So feel free to do that. Other than that, speaking like a sodomite, that's it for now, I think. Sadly, I need to get going. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I had a great time this stream, not just because I finally got to prove Dio was a huge asshole, but also the monologue. It was just, I really enjoyed the stream. So thank you, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed too. I hope to see you guys soon, and especially tomorrow. Take care, and Marco.